And now, for the Peter Channel News Report on this Sunday afternoon, October 16th, 2016. Good afternoon, what are you on? Peter Wiggins out here, 12 noon, news on. Stop 3 at the noontime hour on this Sunday afternoon is always quick to join in front of Western California last week cast. In the past week, as well as sexual accusations against Donald Trump has prompted a large national discussion about male power and women power. Syrian rebels backed by the U.S. in Turkey said Sunday they had seized control of the symbolically important town of Tabaki from Islamic State as part of a broader offensive against extreme equipment in northern Syria. Truck plunges off Granite Bridge and sent her killed and 4 crowd below. Banilam, India. Prime Minister Narendra Modi called India's neighbor Pakistan in the membership of terrorists in a BRICS summit on Sunday, underscored that New Delhi's differences with Islamabad's close ally China was a prominent member of the group. The Iraqi military's women in offensive to retake Mosul massive promises not to be any only the slaughter operation but also the toughest test. As ISIS fighters have had more than 2 years to prepare elaborate defenses inside Iraq's second largest city. Look up in the sky tonight. It's Supermoon 2016. The first of 3 supermoons coming this year. You saw the full supermoon last night and early this morning, but it's tonight. Early on Sunday evening that the Supermoon 2016 will be the closest. A convoy of Iraqi military vehicles headed toward Kaya base in northern Iraq ahead of the expected offensive retake Moscow from Islamic State militants. Dubai, United Arab Emirates, the U.S. Navy on Sunday began investigating possible overnight missile attack from Yemen on a group of American warships in the Red Sea amid uncertainty about what transpired. Bali, Indonesia, at least 8 people were killed, and 30 others injured on Sunday after a small suspension bridge crashed where the people returned from Temple Paris crashed in an Indonesian resort island on Bali, officials said. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry is meeting with his UK, French, and German intel counterparts in London as part of the renewed Syrian peace efforts. Floods caused by Hurricane Matthew had battered the agriculture sector in North Carolina, one of the nation's top poultry and pork producing states, threatening substantial losses for producers and raising public health concern about disposal. A pair of storms brought strong winds and heavy rain in parts of Washington State and Oregon this weekend. The National Weather Service reported a minute of typhoon caused wind gusts up to 15 miles an hour on Saturday evening in Washington State. The upright walking bear had been seen walking around New Jersey after injuries to front paws. Relevant encounters at such were saved. However, unlike a majority of the enslaved population, Sucky Bay and Nancy Carter Quando served Georgia and Buffalo Washington the first family and working on the Mount Vernon farms. Goa, India. India's Prime Minister Sunday referred to its neighbor Pakistan and mother ship of the turret during the BRICS conference in the city of Goa. Great city, Kuwait. Disputes over the fuel price increase in the north, rich Kuwait prompted the country's emerged to dissolve its parliament. Les Haye, angry mom in Haiti, looted a truck as Union Secretary General Ban Ki-moon was visiting the island to observe hurricane damage. Springfield, Massachusetts. 4 women apparently overdosed on heroin at a home of Western Massachusetts police say preteen children discovered them and called 911 in time to save them. WWLP-TV reported that the children were at home in Springfield playing video games in the bed when the women were discovered. Lieutenant David Cates said a 12-year-old called 911 about 12:30 a.m. on Sunday to report the women as unresponsive. Boston. State officials, insurers, and hospitals declared off. Among those that said to heroin on rising healthcare costs in Massachusetts. Iran will invite foreign companies to bid for oil and gas projects for the first time since the last year's landmark nuclear deal with World Power Oil Ministry said on Sunday. Last month, the regulators fined Wells Fargo $185 million for creating approximately 2 million bank and credit card accounts without customers' consent. The GOP candidate would scrap Obamacare will add health savings accounts while Democratic nominees would seek to reduce the enrollment cap of out-of-product costs. On Friday, Bank of America Corporation traded 108.38 million shares West Coast of $60 per share. Company stock is minus 10.25% away from 1-year high and is moving 47.22 ahead of this 1-year low. Europe Shipper spacecraft on Quetzalcoatl Mars at 570 kilogram probe separated successfully for the membership on Sunday. Medicare unveils power regional overhaul of doctors' pay. Farrell sales Pennsylvania to the Republicans in the red can't afford kitty t-shirts as if Donald Trump doesn't exist. West Springfield breast cancer survivor Cynthia Sheridan Murphy spent 13 months being treated for triple and negative breast cancer and now works at empowerment, coach of another women on similar journeys. Hillary Clinton lead and Donald Trump nationally among elected voters, but 2 new polls diverge on the size of the lead. In an interview with This Week host Marvin Raddatz, former House Speaker Newt Gingrich categorized Donald Trump's reelection claims that coup d'etat against 14 million citizens who voted for Donald Trump's Republican primary. After a resistance months of calls from Bernie Sanders and others to release the transcripts of speeches to Wall Street banks, some of Hillary Clinton's full remarks are apparently not available to see with just weeks until Election Day. The Trump campaign is struggling to operate in even a basic goal in many key states that lacks funding and relies heavily on sometimes hostile state party organizations. Peter Chill News Time is now 12:05 on this Sunday afternoon, and it is time now for New England Intelligence Report in Revere, Massachusetts, that Francis Street shots were fired this morning, and Revere Fire Department was on the scene. And now look at your sports at 5 minutes after 12 noon on this Sunday afternoon. Today, the New England Patriots will be taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Game time 1 o'clock at Gillette Stadium. While the New England Rebels will be taking on the Chicago Fire. Game time 3 o'clock in Chicago. With so much top 10 being lazy and taking out the week off, there wasn't much of a shake of the rankings by Ohio State, and Clemson made things we have to record for a while. Peter Chill News on 12:05 on this Sunday afternoon, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Baby! Let's say up in MTA, Silver Line, that's what you to do the cruise ship up in 8 Blackberry Connect on Auburn Avenue. Fitchburg, 9 train 2403, 10:45 from North Station is canceled today. Passengers can take train 2405, 1:10 p.m. from the North Station, and Fitchburg train 2406, 1:20 p.m. inbound is no longer canceled to make the operator schedule. Please board all Fair and Worcester Line trains on the inbound platforms at West Daycon, Wellesley Farm today. And the ferries are looking good. And now, I was in Bowways of New England on this Sunday afternoon. Let's start you off around the area of Gillette Stadium, where Route 1 on both ends is backed up from 140 in Foxborough all the way out past North Street in Foxborough, 95 on the southbound side. It is slow between around Route 1 in Sharon and then a little slow before Mechanic Street in Sharon around exit 8 doing the next on 95 on the southbound side just between exits 8 and 9 in Sharon, so expect a few delays here. 24 on the northbound side, a little slow from Harrison Boulevard, 85 on 130 in Slopton. Route 3 on the northbound side, backed up from 53 in Hanover all the way out to Derby Street in Hingham here. Route 6 on the westbound side is back to 130 to 124 in the East Arch, and then hit back again from 130 in Center Ridge all the way to the Sagamore Bridge. Interstate 84 westbound side is Little Center. Interstate 91 Harper Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side is backed up around 691 in Meriden. 84 westbound side is Little Center around the Waterbury stretch, and 95 on the northbound southbound side is Little Center Norwalk stretch. 91 on the southbound side is Little Center around Route 9 in Brattleboro. And 295 on the southbound side is a little slow around the Falmouthsburg in Portland. 95 on the southbound side is a little slow just around 295 up in Augusta, Maine around the Maine Turnpike. And Interstate 89, 91 on the southbound side, a little slow after the Canadian border up in Northern Vermont. Interstate 87 on the southbound side, a little slow after the Canadian border up in Vermont around Route 11. And Oddwood 1555 on the northbound side, a little slow after the U.S. border in southern Quebec. Peter Chill News Time is 12:08 on this Sunday afternoon, and it's time now for a weather report. Seven-day forecast goes like this. For this afternoon, parts of Scott about 69 degrees, southward about 9 miles an hour. For tonight, a slight change of showers at 11 p.m. increase Scott about 54 degrees, southward about 5 to 7 miles an hour, just beach to 20%. For Monday, parts of Scott about 75 degrees, light west wind. For Monday night, slight change of showers after midnight, patch back up to 3 a.m. west. Most guys get about 57 degrees and common chest beach to 20%. And Tuesday, taste the summer, patch about before 9 a.m. west. Most guys get about 80 degrees, light south wind coming southwest wind 6 to 11 miles an hour in the morning. Winds get as high as 30 miles an hour. For Tuesday night, Podcast about 6 degrees. For Wednesday, most of the night, podcast about 81, about 53 degrees. For Thursday, church showers at 70 a.m. Podcast and most guys about 60, about 32 degrees, chest beach and 35%. Friday, church showers, most guys about 65, about 50 degrees, chest beach and 50%. And for Saturday, church showers, mostly cost about 62 degrees and chest beach is 40%. Currently in Alton here, it is fair skies and it's 66 degrees with a humidity of 66%. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel News Report on this October 16, 2016 on a Sunday afternoon. I'm Peter. Good afternoon and good positive attitude. And I'll see you at 5 o'clock for a Neiman report. Go Patriots!